Hey Reefers, welcome back to another video from Reef Drama. Today we're going to have a look at what I picked up the other week actually from Maxspect. We've got these Nanotech Anaerobic Blocks. Now my nitrates in my tank are around about 25 to 35 parts per million, and that's because of, where is he, over here somewhere, Piney, my porcupine puffer fish. When I feed him, obviously the nitrates go up, and then when I don't feed him, the nitrates sort of drop down a little bit, and that's because I feed him alternating days. Now I've got all this recorded. I'll show you how I've recorded that and what I've recorded it on a little bit further on in the video, but you will see there the fluctuation. So I'm going to try these out. We're going to have a quick look at these. We're then going to get them into the sump, and we'll just see how they perform over time. So without further ado, let's get straight on with this video. Alright then guys, so let's just have a quick look at this. So basically these anaerobic blocks will efficiently remove the nitrate from your aquarium. The actual anaerobic bacteria completes the nitrification cycle, which breaks down nitrate into nitrogen gas, exporting nutrient from the aquarium. Now here you can see that you've got the actual anaerobic or anoxic area, and the water flow is going to go through. Now there are actually two blocks in here as shown on the front, and this is for freshwater and marine aquariums, treats up to 1,000 litres. There is some more information on the back there, and if you want to go ahead and pause the video so that you can read that, then no worries, I'm not going to read through all of that for you. So let's go ahead and open up the box just very quickly. There's not really much to this. You just actually have the two blocks itself. Okay, so that's nice and sort of straightforward. Leave the rubber on, and then you can see where the part is cut out there, and those two blocks then will go together, and the little bit will then fit inside. So with regards to this little piece, if I just close the box up again, have a little look at this. Now this will last for around about 2 months in total. So what you actually do with this is within your sump area, if you stack the two blocks horizontally, and then we place this denitrification catalyst in between the blocks, and as I say, these should be replaced around about every 2 months. So the way I guess that's going to look, just very quickly, is we bring one of these blocks back up, pop that into there like so, nice and easy, pop the other one on top, again, couldn't be simpler, and then that is how it's going to sit in your sump, nice and together, and the water is going to then flow through this direction. Now I've got a bit of a plan with my sump. I've not got a lot of space in there, so what I'm actually going to do is change around one of the baffles. I'm going to actually raise the baffle up, and this is going to be placed underneath it, so this will effectively keep the baffle raised in the upright position. That will then force the water underneath and then through here, or through the side, rather than it going up and over the baffle, and that will be in between where the skimmer is and where I have my Cheeto growing. So let's have a quick look at what I'm going to do in the sump, and then we'll get these in. Alright then guys, hopefully you can hear me okay. I've actually come onto the phone now rather than the camera, just because obviously there's not a lot of space in here. But you can see this is the section here where I have the skimmer. I've just currently turned it off and removed the cup at the moment, just to give me a bit more space to work in under here. And you can also see I've got stacked up there the Nanotech bio balls. My Cheetos, you can see, is in this chamber here, and the water at the moment runs through these little grids here into this chamber. So my plan is to lift this chamber up here, and the reason why it can lift up is because with this Red Sea sump there's actually two settings where you can put this. You can have it like here, or you can have it a bit more further forward, and that's so as you can have either a bigger space at the back or a smaller space at the back, depending on what you want. So my intention is to raise that up, so instead of the water, if I bring you down this way, instead of the water going through the little kind of grid effect here, as you can see, hopefully with the top of the waters going through it, I'm going to raise this up
and then that will force, as you can see there, I'm just holding it into position at the moment. That will then open up the bottom. Don't know if you can see that down there. I'll sort of move it up and down so you can see it. That's going to raise up the bottom, and that will force the water then through and underneath and then into that Cheeto chamber, therefore forcing it through the anaerobic blocks. So that's my plan. Comment in the comment section below and let me know whether you think that's a good idea. You know, I know that I might get some sort of surface sort of scum kind of water maybe on the top here, and that's the reason potentially for these like little barrier things there for the water to go through. But I think for this you know, anaerobic block, I've not really got a lot of choice because I'm pretty limited on space in here. I've got all the pumps obviously in that rear chamber, and then in this one is the skimmer and all the nanotech bio balls. Okay, so there we go. That's the baffle raised up. If I bring you down here, hopefully you'll be able to see just about, maybe not. If I zoom in, there we go. So where that wire is to the skimmer, that is the edge of the two anaerobic blocks with the catalyst sandwiched in between. And obviously there you can see it's raised this up right up out of the water. So here's the water level now. It's not going through these little bars anymore, so all the water is now going underneath and then into that chamber there where the Cheeto is. So it hasn't affected the level over here in the last section. That's still the same. So yeah, what do you reckon, guys? Do you think that's you know, a good idea? So basically we've got the water coming down into this chamber. It then goes up and over onto the DIY filter floss weir. Then it goes through the 4 cups with more filter floss in, comes out, goes into this chamber where the skimmer and the nanotech bio balls are. Now it goes underneath, also through those anaerobic blocks, into the Cheeto at the very back, and then it spills through this little grate, whatever you want to call it here, into this little chamber, and then it goes underneath that one into the main return sort of section where the return pump and the pumps for the reactors and everything else is. So let me know in the comments what you think, whether you think that's going to work or not. If not, then maybe I need to relocate those anaerobic blocks, perhaps move these nanotech bio balls and put one of the sets into the rear chamber over there. But let me know anyway, and we'll see how we get on. Alright then guys, so I just thought I'd quickly bring this up. This is my Aquamate app that I record everything down on. I have done a video about this app, so if you want to go and see that, then obviously you can go and find it. But it's very, very good. Well, in my opinion it is. As you can see here, I'm just scrolling down. But I've got like maintenance schedules on here of everything that I need to do, dosing, feeding, you know, it's all on there, and I can record all my parameters on here as well. Now I've got mostly Hanna Checkers, and I've got a nitrate one. So if I just open up the nitrate and run the report here, now you can see, I can't really zoom in, but you can see over on the left hand side, we've got all the dates. Now this obviously was a little while ago, but my nitrate levels never really change, but from July the 23rd, which is what I want you to look at, going up to July 31st, have a look at those nitrate readings. So we've got July 23rd 32.3, and then every single day I did a recording, and that shows the day that I fed Piney and then the day after when I didn't feed him, and you can see there the fluctuation of it going up and down. Hence why I said at the beginning of the video my nitrate parts per million are roughly between 25 to 35. So just thought I'd quickly bang this on to the video just so as you can see what we're working with, and then you know, I'll redo this sort of test probably in a month or so's time and do it every single day and see where we are.
Alright then guys, so that's that done. They're in the sump now, hopefully starting to get to work. It probably will take about a month or so to see any results, but I will do the same thing again with my Hanna Checker and do some tests over a period of 5 to 6 days. And what I did before was I did it virtually the exact same time every single day as well. But that's it from me and from Piney, probably over there somewhere because that's his favourite place. We will say goodbye now to you. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you've liked the video, and comment down below if you think what I've just done is a good idea with regards to raising that baffle up and putting those anaerobic blocks underneath. But other than that, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.
Easy go.